Superman. I love Superman. I love Superman so much I just wrote an entire script on Superman and what he can teach us about masculinity. But seriously, I love what Superman and other fictional characters can teach us about life. Whether it's lessons of hard work from Goku to never give up like Luffy, or the importance of sorrow from Kenshiro. Or whether it's wanting to be a real man like John Wayne, or believe in the hope that Superman provides, we all look toward characters to draw values and meanings on how we want to live and represent our own lives. And this is nothing new. Forever, humans have always looked toward larger-than-life beings to draw values and meanings for life. So what are we talking about here today? Well, today, I want to flex my obsolete sociology degree and break down the lessons we can learn about masculinity from Big Blue himself, Superman. So what is masculinity? It's the behaviors, languages, and practices existing in a specific cultural, geographic, and historical location which are commonly associated with men. So what does that mean? It means the meaning of masculinity changes across different cultures and time periods. For example, a man walking around in heels now would be out of the cultural norm. However, in 17th century France, heels were a symbol of power and wealth, both masculine qualities. Or how in the 70s, every guy wanted to be the Marlboro Man, but now ripping cigs is kind of gross. Like, come on, vape like an adult already. Seriously, you should not be smoking those nasty cancer sticks. Do you know how many people die of smoking-related disease? Traditionally, these traits include things like strength, emotionless aggression, being a provider, having courage. These depictions and traits of men define masculinity within our society and culture, which is often represented through our media. Not that there's anything inherently wrong with these values and traits, it's just what our general society tends to value and put an emphasis on in men. But what does this have to do with Superman? A lot, I think. And I'll explain it to you through a sociological lens why Superman represents a shiny beacon of healthy masculinity for people in today's society. Strength. Superman represents strength more than any character in fiction. Physical strength and power are core traits of masculinity. Superman represents strength, yes, but it's a gentle strength. It's a strength used to uplift and inspire those weaker than him. He doesn't use his strength to oppress, ridicule, or bully the weak. Superman is what those in strength should be, an inspiration. Even Superman in his most masculine form, cape flying in the wind behind him, displays a softness. Like stopping the villain is a job he owes the people of Metropolis rather than looking forward to the fight. He lends his immense strength to those in need. Even though he could flatline most villains with a single punch, he isn't aggressive unless he really needs to be. Superman isn't an aggressive hero. He doesn't rush in ready to pick the fight. Rather, he tries to talk his enemies down first. He wants to help them, and he never gives up on helping even his most deadly opponents. It isn't his personality. Clark is a goofy, silly character. He can barely dress himself properly for certain situations and is just generally a man from the Midwest. Superman's humanity and his upbringing guided his healthy masculinity he displays. While he still aligns with many societal expectations of men, short hair, wears male clothing, wears a certain frame of glasses, Clark himself isn't necessarily the picture of masculinity. As Luther would say, he's an oaf. But even still, Clark is a charming, genuinely nice person who really wants to do the right thing. That in itself is a powerful role model for many young men out there. It's okay to be yourself, but like Superman and even in our own lives, all we can do is the next right thing. Superman, while maybe not being the most emotional character, Superman shows us that it's healthy to allow ourselves to experience the wide range of emotions. Superman shows us that it's okay to be excited, angry, mourn, love, and be goofy. Males in America take themselves out 4 times more than females, so allowing for healthy outlets for emotions is at an all-time importance. Superman can teach us that dealing with these big emotions is okay. It's okay to freak out, step away, and regroup. Superman was raised as a human, and he experiences emotions as such. And I think that's pretty important, that this God that lives among us experiences our same very human and real emotions. With all his power and all of his strength, even Superman can't outrun his feelings, and I think that's pretty powerful. Not only as a statement that it's okay to feel a variety of emotions, but that everyone, even Superman, experiences them and that nobody out there is truly alone. Courage. Superman has the most courage out of any hero, all because he always has the courage to do the right thing. With all his power, with all his abilities, he could do anything. Yet he still has the courage to stand for everyone and consistently and reliably make the right call. In the face of uncertain foes, familiar earth-shattering entities, Superman always stands tall and faces down threats with immense courage. Like Superman, in our lives, we are put hurdles in front of us. We have barriers we have to overcome. We have hard moments in life that we have to persevere through. And looking at Superman and seeing the courage that he displays can help us often in our own lives make those tough calls and consistently and reliably, like Superman, do the right thing in hairy situations. Through this smorgasbord of masculine traits, you'd think Superman would be more like some of the talking heads on the internet. But no. As laid out, Superman is a beacon of what healthy masculinity looks and acts like. And in a day and age where young men are struggling to find themselves, it's really cool that they can look up at the metaphorical sky and find Superman there waiting for them. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.